Previously on Metroid Fusion Randomizer.
One shot by the boss.
I hope not.
Now, it would be really shitty. It's like, oh hey, it's gonna attack this guy, and then just instant gib.
Oh wow, we got a healer.
AI abusing for me today.
And it's still an android.
Yeah, he's still gonna be an android.
Forever. And it does not provoke attacks off the target. And it spends 2 uses of the, yeah, it spends 2 uses.
So he gets a free, well, he gets a safe attack.
Yeah.
1 attack.
Yeah.
Big clone trooper, shoulder
Punching
back,
Jar Jar Binks, yes.
Okay. I just now noticed that.
And
Yes,
the
yes,
distance,
it's
the
a
distance
trooper
between-
punching the fuck out of a gun. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fantastic. The distance between the
Start. Oh no. What was I doing in Sector 5? What was I doing? Ow.
I think you were going to finish up collecting the stuff that you lost.
Oh, right. I was retracing steps. Forgot about that.
Cody, it's like I'm decent about remembering using it when trying to clear out
Shit.
the yokai little circle spots, but any other time I'm just like, nah, I don't even think about key burst.
Leo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plenty of times where I could use it to recharge my key faster, and I'm just like, I just want to hit the slashy button.
I just want to hit things with my sword.
I was actually telling Cody, like, I started with the katana, because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use a staple katana. And then...
The sword, just the single sword is my least favorite weapon, I think.
Really?
Yeah. It's down there with it and the spear. Spear either.
I'm kind of using the spear right now so I can work on those titles for it. And boy, yeah, I don't really care for the spear either.
It's
Jank?
But yeah, like, I started the game with the sword and the fist weapon, because I was just like, that seems like an interesting pick to choose, why not? And I stopped using the sword after I reached a point where I couldn't get any more skill proficiencies, or utilize any more skill proficiencies with it in the early game. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch the fist now and work on that. And then I was just like, after defeating like 6 to 8 revenants with the fist and barely using any elixirs, I was like, holy fucking shit, fists are amazing.
Fists are really fucking strong.
They're I don't know if it was because of the particular fist weapon I had, but it was just like being able to hold the block button and let my enemy tire themselves out and still have a bunch of ki to just punch them in the face multiple times was just exciting. It's like, oh, you got little ki left? Okay, I'm gonna punch you in the face multiple times with the X button. I don't need to use strong attacks. I can take out your ki really fast with just quick attacks. And then, of course, I saw the standing grapple attack with the fist, and I was like, oh my god, I just did a beatdown. Like, that is one hell of a beatdown. It looks a lot more vicious when you have the
The
clawed
claws.
fist weapons, which I didn't have at the time, so it just looked like I was mercilessly beating the shit out of someone's face. And being like, oh my god, and now that I have a claw fist, it's like, oh no, I'm stabbing them a lot.
Now I kind of want to play Neo. Just to
No, of course.
experience the game.
Now, of course, I say all this, and I'm also the guy who's like, you know what? The game is telling me I don't have to fight every enemy on the first level, and I'm fighting the giant goat creature at the very start of it.
Oh yeah, Mizuki.
Yeah, and I'm just like, no, I'm gonna fight it. And I died a lot, as expected.
Yeah.
But I was like, no.
Did you manage to kill it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It was one of those things like, I think it was like the first attempt, it killed me very quickly. And then the second attempt, I got some hits in before I died. But I saw how much damage I was doing, like, and I was just like, no, I can beat this guy. I just gotta be better. And then I did, and I was like,
it's not Mizuki, it's Gozuki.
yes, the one in the little graveyard area.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and I just loved that every time I fought it, it kept bringing up the hint that says, you don't have to fight everything in a level. And I'm like, shut up,
Yeah.
I have to. This is a matter of pride at this point.
I have to be stubborn and fight it.
Yeah, and it was worth it.
Was it?
Yeah, it's worth a lot of Amrita. Did you manage to beat the level?
Yeah, I've
Okay,
I
so you
do-
fought the other one.
that one. I
That's
didn't like the
boss.
other one. Yeah, I did not like the boss.
It's rough the first time you fight him, but after you play through the game, like if you come back with another character or something, he's really easy,
Yeah, I would not doubt that.
which should tell you a lot about how absurd the rest of the game is going to be.
I was definitely I'm trying to think of what the hardest thing I've fought so far is. I'm not a fan of the humans that wear. It's like I'm not sure how to describe them. They usually have dual axes or such, and they like wear a mask on their face.
Oh, the fucking Sohaya.
I think so, because
Yeah, it's the Sohaya.
I really don't like those guys.
No, they kind of suck. They're obnoxious, and they take a lot of damage, and they do a fuckload of it.
I also got killed by a suicide bomber,
Yep, that happens.
which I didn't even realize the guy was a suicide bomber because the first time I saw him, I killed him just instantly. And then the second time, I tried to kill him again, but the bigger guy in the area took the arrow for him. And I was just kind of like, okay, that's fine. And then I knew he ran somewhere. I didn't realize that he ran behind. He like jumped down, ran behind me, and then just grabbed me from behind before exploding. I was just like, huh, okay, that's a thing.
That's probably a fucking dweller.
Quite possibly.
One of those like slow-moving guys with pickaxes that crawl on the ground.
No, he was a human. This one that blew up.
Oh, okay. He's just a revenant.
He might have. I'm not sure if he was a ninja or something. I think he had like.
Oh, did he like use grapple you, throw a bomb down, and blow up?
I think he did, because he came out of nowhere from
that would have been a
behind me.
ninja.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere from behind me, and I just watched him land on top of me. I was like, oh, this is gonna be some damage, and then he just exploded, and it was just like an instant
wasn't-
gib on me, and I was like,
Was
oh,
it a grapple or? Did he
yeah,
just blow
no,
up?
he definitely grappled.
Yeah,
like
that was a ninja.
he had taken me to the ground, and I thought he was gonna like
Yeah.
stab me or something.
That's
but then
a
he,
ninja.
yeah, he
that's
just
what they do.
exploded.
That's what they do when you get them low on health and they're about to die. is they just they rush you, grapple you, and suicide bomb you.
Oh,
That's definitely what happened.
And I've never seen it not kill you.
That's irritating.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Yep.
But then, of course, I'm also the player that's like, hey, I see a little red spot that indicates a revenant. I'm gonna fight them all.
Nothing wrong with that. It gets you a lot of.
Yeah, I have a lot of Oroku cups. If I
Yeah,
really wanted to
Oroku
play,
cups.
if I
But
wanted to
that's,
play multiplayer, I could play a lot of
No,
multiplayer.
it gets you glory too. Once you have access to the tea house, you can trade glory for things.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I have access to the treehouse yet, but that's good.
Or
to know.
not the.
I'm sorry, tea house.
Yeah, it's the hidden tea house. I think you get that in area. I think you get access to it in area 2.
Which I believe I'm
It's
on
not.
final mission of the first area.
Yeah, it's not too far in.
Okay.
Yeah, I just spam jump in that room.
Yeah, fuck this room.
Because if you're just spamming jump, then you don't fall through
There we go. Yeah.
the blocks.
But I can definitely say I've been enjoying Neo 2 so far. And I definitely like the fact that I think like halfway through the second mission, I got a message from Nolan being basically saying, "You enjoying the game?" And I'm like, "Oh yes, Nolan, the guy that I see almost always on Neo 2."
He's played a lot of it.
It's like, yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's like, yeah, if you ever need help, just give me a call and I'll help you out. Welcome to the Neo family. And I'm like, there's a family? Oh God.
Yeah,
Family.
it's the whole thing. Like once you've played enough of it, like you just get. You're gonna hit a point where the level is just going to be that frustrating, and you either have to put it down and like leave it for like a week and come back to it, or just suck it up and get somebody else to help you.
I don't doubt that at all. I'm waiting for that really hard guy to come out and speak of the devil. I'm waiting for that really hard level that I'm just like, okay, I'll get some help. God damn it.
You should be able to get that with a power bomb.
I don't care about it.
Okay, whatever.
Fucking crabs. It's okay, red doors, but I'm not.
But yeah, all of every weapon is viable. It's just comes down to what feels comfortable. But some of them are just better than others. Like the fists and the switchblade are really strong compared to everything else.
Yeah. I think at some point I'm going to be trying all the weapons. But I don't know.
There's no reason not to, because
Yeah.
it's like it doesn't cost you anything but time to level the proficiency.
Yeah. And like the way I see it is that I'm probably gonna just stick mostly with this, but I'll probably use all the other weapons just enough to get the titles for them.
If you're gonna stick with fists, it would be good. Well, it depends on what your stat setup kind of build you're doing. Because every weapon scales off different stats.
Yeah. Like right now, I'm more doing my usual thing of kind of evening things out a little bit. But at some point, I'm gonna start focusing on more of the physical stat ups. I don't know exactly what my ultimate plan is, but I'm definitely not doing like the optimal build for Fist.
Because fists are really good against human enemies, but they're not super good against yokai.
Yokai.
Yeah.
I mean, for what it's worth, though, they've been working well for me.
They work well early on.
Mhm.
A lot of the later yokai are really tough to deal with fists unless you have like really quick reactions.
Gotcha. I guess I'll have to wait until that point to find out if I need to switch to something else with them.
It sucks trying to kill those stupid things with the fucking plasma.
It really does. Fuck you, buddy. Oh. Oh.
Can you
There we go.
defuse?
Yeah, I got it.
Can you defuse missile freeze them?
I probably could have, but
I don't remember whether they can be frozen or not.
yeah, they can be frozen. Shit.
The other fun thing is figuring out all your yokai abilities. Because there's a lot of them, and they all have a different attack with them.
Yeah, I think right now my favorite one to use is the, oh god, I'm not sure how to describe the yokai. I think it's like the baboon is
Oh,
yokai.
the monkey? The fucking
Yeah.
monkey.
The one where you basically launch up in the air and throw a spear at an
Yeah.
enemy. I usually only use the yokai abilities against yokai. Just because I feel like it's just a waste to do it on a human at this point right now.
It
But-
depends on the build.
Yeah, but with it currently is right now, I just love it whenever I do the monkey one, and it just for some reason hits the weak spot of a yokai, so they're just
Oh
he
yeah.
just for some reason just gets completely shredded. So satisfying when that happens. But over times,
Is that a
it's-
power bomb?
Yep.
but over times, it's just really unknown to the yokai. They're just like, stop hitting me with the monkey.
Schmoop.
Just wait until you encounter the best yokai.
The cat.
Yes.
I love the cat.
I love the cat. Cat is best.
He is such a badass, but I
I
love him.
love the cat.
Like, he is so round and wide, but I love him, especially when he's just rolling around behind you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate the fact that he does fight with you for a bit.
Yeah.
So, like, enemies will be
Headbutts
focused on trying
things.
to... Yeah, the enemies will try to be focused on me, and all I'm seeing are these little points of damage being dealt as the cat is like...
Roll. Fat roll.
Huh? Yeah.
it
If
is-
you're really lucky, you can get them. Like, they have a chance of dropping a soul core when they leave.
Oh yeah, I think I did get one from them.
Did you?
Fuck. It's black.
I got
Because-
it. I couldn't tell if it was like I was lucky or if it was just something that happened in that level because it was the submission where you
Oh
basically
no,
get
you got lucky. It's never
Okay.
guaranteed.
Okay, cause when it was finally all done, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gone," and then he just dropped the soul core. I'm like, "Oh, so you just get one from this level? Cool." And then it was one of those soul cores that when you picked it up, it just started talking. I'm like, "I have no idea what you're saying."
Oh, yeah. As you progress through the game, I forget what the stat is. I think it's Astral Wisdom. I don't know. There's a stat that goes up basically as you progress through the game, and the more of it you have, like eventually you'll be able to understand what they're saying.
Yeah, and I noticed that on the yokai, what was it called? Basically, the bestiary for yokai. If you've heard their soul core talk to you, you can just go there and listen to what they were saying.
Oh, it's just, I think all it takes is encountering them a certain number of times to unlock the entries.
Well, it's like there's also an option that you can click a button where you can actually have that voice
Oh,
clip.
yeah, yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I'll just come back I'll come back to the spot when I can actually hear. I can understand what they're saying.
You stupid plant bastard.
Because the cat's yokai ability, when you have it equipped, is you just roll around briefly.
Well,
I also did really like what are those little guys called?
The Kodamas?
Yeah, I like the Kotama hot spring.
Oh, yeah.
Just because of the two guys that are just chilling in the hot spring.
Yeah.
There's just
There's-
something satisfying about seeing them like that.
Most levels will have
damn it.
a lot of them just hidden.
Mhm.
And if you can find